باهي نورمالمون توا سي بون بدا ستريم. باهي تليفون كالعادة عاملهم، تركحوا لحظة بركة نتأكد. باهي ستريم، اي ستريم بدا، ستريم على اليوتيوب بدا.
الريسيرش عليك لا.
اكتب ما في رأي. شوف تويتش. باش يبداو يقدموا نورمالمون.
في فوتبول.
سي بون حتى في التويتش بدا.
مباراة صعبة ذي، أعمل فيديو.
مش مباراة صعبة، ليه ستريم.
هي ليه ستريم استنى جو كذا هي
لقيتني
ستريم يمشي.
يخدم جو باهي.
مم. مم.
جست نركح الواحد. بستنى جست لايف ستريمينج. باهي. مانج ديري. استنى منين ناخذ الستريم سيتنجز؟ هو لا مش منه. هو سي بون سي بون. ازا فيديو ولا تفجعت. بالستريم صار له موضوع. سي بون سي بون، جوي باهي، جوي احلى جو. باهي. صوتي واضح بالله في ستريم. شوف.
اي يا جابي.
باهي بخي اورستري با.
خرجت ترى من.
باهي اموري واضحة. كيفاش نعمل اوكي توا؟ كيفاش نعمل ريجستري؟ باهي تاج اي فوتبول. باهي اي فوتبول 25. اي فوتبول. اوكي. باهي كلاس دو كونتوني. دروغ لي باغي لي هذي مغير. موري واضح من الموضوع. هكا سي بون يسجل وحده. كيف؟ اوكي نورمال. باهي. علاش عملت هيك انا ترى؟ بهكا نورمال جوك باهي. انت تظهر في ستريم امور واضحة.
انا ماني شفت بكري نظر جوي ذي.
باهي مالا امورنا واضحة. جست نعملو اشاب لهذي، نركح المايك، نركح هذي. باهي استنى تنقلك.
من فوتو بدو كوفرتير يا سلام.
اللي عملين في على اليوتيوب.
ليزو
لك كل شيء يبدا مريقل. الزحة التليفون ما عرفتش كيفاش نركحه. ابسط حاجة عملت الصعيب والسهل. نعم. يا ودي قاعد يتيه وراه جو باهي. ما انا عرفت نحبك البيرفكت. استنى.
شي دبوزة سيب ساعة.
والله بون في الدبوزة ممكن نستعملها. فما دبوزة اخرى هي
برا
برجولية.
برا
الشيخ
لك.
استنى بعد علي هذه. شوف بحديدة مكايف.
لازمك تعيش تشرد صح.
والله استنى
جديدة.
نمشي يمين شوي.
يا ربي بظهر.
استنى.
جست اسمع حال من زوز راني انا تو الصوت قاعد روتار جست له.
انت تفرج على بيبي. استنى خلينا نزيدوا الصوت نتاع
ايه باش نتفرج على الديسكورد راني انا
اي
فيها.
تفرج على ديسكورد باهي. مؤخر ستريم مؤخر ب9
هي
دقايق.
مؤخر. لا مش 9 مش
والله
9.
9 دقايق. بلحظة بركة نعملو بلاي باك سبيد ثانيتين. حطو هكا هكا توا لايف باش يبداو يلعبوا باش يبداو. هذوما موبايل هذوما موبايل يب. تروح الاولاني موبايل.
يا رب.
الحمد لله على الاقل توا هكا نقولوا اللي جاونا به. نحطو ثانيتين سبيد باش يكون سهل ونزيدو شوية في الواحد.
With maybe an extra little underline under your name.
I mean, you know, as me, how it looks like the stage compared to the previous edition. This year is special, and I think the players knows too, you know. And it is true that from one hand, emotions, the chance to be here in Tokyo, Japan,
الحمد
a
لله
lifetime
يا ربي
opportunity
الحمد
just
لله
to
الحمد
fly
لله
over
ريح
Japan
الستريم.
and play the game you love.
بلي
And
يشوف
why not
الستريم مش
be the
قاعد
best
يلاقي
player
ولا
in the
موضوع.
world on the game you have the passion with. Now it is simply amazing. But player
قاعد
knows
يلاقي.
now is where all the job, all the time is
إيه،
spent during
شوف
the
ليه
year.
فما شوية رزنك
Show it in these upcoming
ستريم ولا أنا؟
3 games they're gonna play every single player
في
in the
ستريم
group
في
stage,
ستريم.
to why not be one of those top 2 players advances to
رزنك
day 2
اللي
tomorrow for the knockouts.
ماصت
Yeah, that
ولا
is
ولا
exactly
يتعدى.
what is at stake.
ليه يتعادل
Day
يتعادل.
one, you
بالله
don't
بالله.
win any titles.
كان كيف
You
تنطيح.
just
إيه،
need
يا
to
تو-
be in those top 2
بس-
spots within your
اسمعني
group.
انت تو ما عادش تمس شيء من تليفونك، خليني انا ديما نتسكيلك.
Buddha versus Gege, almost ready to
أول
kick
طرح
off our
في نهارنا
world
اليوم.
finals, of course. Speaking about
انزل
Buddha, he
سبورتس
did take a
والسي
couple
اس
of
هاش.
chances at club event finals this
CSH.
year to make the world
CSH.
finals. On the second attempt in Milan, was able to secure his spot. Has to go up against a player from his
هاش
region,
بي
of course,
جيج
Malaysia,
وارار
Indonesia,
كيهودا.
all within
اندونيسيا
Southeast
ضد
Asia.
ماليزيا.
Do you think they will
سيدام
have good information about each other?
آسيوي
Do you
حاد.
think these two will know each other quite well?
Definitely now to
الكسيل هذا والاخر مع
Indonesian,
الشعب
they are
اللي
really
على
well
اليمين
connected. They
والشمال.
have competed before, and it's all about to surprise.
صح
your
نحب
opponent,
نستعمل تليفون
especially.
ما نجمش
I'm
خاطر
really
لقاءات ستريمي
looking
بيه.
forward to see if that
حب نهبط
AC
ستريم.
Milan
جو
or
باهي.
Yehuda is good enough
خلي
to
تنطقيك.
Barcelona of Gege.
هي كيفاش
Just to remember there will be 9
نعم.
players using
نحب
FC
نهبط لي انا
Barcelona
سي
of
بون
Portugal,
قاعد
where
نستريمي.
only 2 will be using AC Milan. That will have something
عندي تليفون.
والله.
It's really,
راني
really
نهبط
good.
الناس
And
تليفون
of course,
خويا
the
راه.
players are Rafael Leao as a main forward will be
نعمل
one of
تو
his
زعما
keys
لا حصر.
when we're gonna have
شباب
a
رجليه راه
signal
باش
coming
نهز
up.
التليفون.
Just to remember 6 minutes it takes a mobile
المهم
game.
الكرو باش تقص
It's
شوية
group stage, no
راه.
extra time,
نحب
no
نكونكتي
penalties.
نحب.
3 important points to start the competition in the right way.
Of course, we have 2 different platforms played here at the Efootball Championship 2025 World Finals. Mobile up first for the first few hours, and then following that we will see the console group stages. 2 very different versions of the game. As you said, Alex, mobile very quick, and because it is so fast, if a chance
خلينا
comes
نشوف
your
كان
way,
الكومنتاريات
you have
موضوع
to
ما
take it.
حطيتهاش.
Yeah, definitely. No, when I was maybe
Milan.
expecting more Inter Milan in
Uh,
mobile because
yeah,
the
first
game
contact.
is more useful with those
Huh?
crossing. Mostly the people prefer the dribbling, the technical, the turns, and the speed of FC Barcelona.
كركع بعثت لي الليان يا مهدي.
FC
اقعد
Barcelona,
اخذك كيك.
Gege
ليان
will
شنو هي؟
face Huda, and also on the
تو
stage
ناخذ
have
شيء تو ناخذ الليان من اللايف بتاعك ونبعثه للروحي باش نجم كي نتلاقي.
such a new names outcome
لعبة.
from Japan coming up and clinch. Why not? For first time ever, the World Championship for Japan. That will be amazing on home soil for sure.
It certainly would. And
باهي منين
Japan,
شناخو
the
انا
most
تو باهي
represented
ما عرفت
nation
الشات او
across
الشات.
the 2
الشات سي بون نايس.
the World Finals 2025. 7 competitors
وخذينا الشات.
the 32 players.
هي هذا الشات نتاع شنو هي؟
It's
سي
amazing
بون
to
سي
see the
بون.
other, of course,
أمورنا
second and
واضحة.
third
قص ستريم. الله الله.
joint with 4 representative
هي
Indonesia
هذا ستريم تاع التويتش. هو ستريم تاع
platform, as they have been for console for many years.
تعرفش كيفاش نعمل.
We see on camera Anas which is an impressive player, so calm, so confident, and you love to see, you know, his emotion. Let's see if he is able to score a goal, and let's take a look on his celebration.
It's not just for the stage though, Alex, is it? Because even at
He loves to be
breakfast,
there.
even walking around,
Right.
he's just has an air of confidence about him, just completely unshaken. So we will see if he is shaken at any point throughout this weekend. But we've seen him in tournaments previously, both on the international stage as well as at these club events. He is a difficult player to break down, is Anas. You might remember him as Antan Tienes from previous tournaments.
Nice.
What is it going to take to try and shake the confidence, or at least the air of confidence we see from Anas?
Yeah, definitely. Anas is
سي
the
بون
player
تروح الاول
which
بدي
those experiences he has grown
اوه يو يو
over the
يو
last few years.
اوه يو يو
Well, we're underway in
through.
match one, Alex, as we're speaking. It is Huda versus Gege. And it is Huda who has that early chance, but no doubt we'll get chances to talk about
قدموا فيه شوي
dispossessed. And Gege gets to survive
look at the
that
counter.
opening exchange.
اوه يو بيدري بيدري انظروا الى بيدري يو يو يو
Nice try. No, definitely. I mean, it's all about the momentum now right now in this game one of these World Finals. Taking the lead, try to calm down a little bit, desperate a little bit your opponent. But until then, it's not easy. It's not easy. You need to connect those nicely combination that everyone at home do it perfectly.
فيران توريس صح.
But here is a
انا
different
نشجع
story.
البارسا. شكون يلعب بالبارسا دي؟
Good defensive work that time around by
بالاحمر
Huda.
حب جيجي.
As Gege, after surviving that early onslaught of chances,
حب شكون؟
red and black strip of AC Milan.
رافيني.
It's coming forward again here.
حب شكون؟
Torres will try and latch
حب
onto
جيجي
this.
حب جيجي.
Down towards Fofana now.
Just to mention, both players using quick counter, so that will ensure a lot of action and drama. Let's see. Just to remember, the players had the chance to choose the manager they want on every play style, and these two went to quick counter. The main play style, let's say, between most of the players in eFootball mobile nowadays.
بيت
10 minutes until half time.
بيت تويتش.
Gege
Ooh,
is
the double touch.
starting to build
دبل تاتش
now.
اه
Double touch not working out.
كلوز.
Yeah, that's why people love
Okafor,
Ferran Torres, player of the week, because that double touch, that with the
close.
latest addition of the player of the week, Robert Lewandowski as well with double touch, make it really, really interesting, this FC Barcelona.
هاي
Oh, Rafinha's trying his best
فوت
there.
فوت
And
اوه
what's the
يو يو
referee see?
فوت على الخط. حلوة.
I think this will be a free kick, will it, right on the edge? It looked very
Yeah.
contentious.
I mean,
اختيار
pretty interesting.
بالجولة.
It will be Rafinha.
رافيني. هاي رافيني.
مهدي يا اخي مسكر كومنتاريت.
Open the score.
As well.
باي.
Oh, the pass! Whoa!
ماركة نعم بو ستريم عليش تلاقي.
استنى اركب.
Oh,
What a goal!
يا ودي على شي
My
لاقي.
goodness.
ضيع علينا بوينتو.
Set pieces, Harry. That's why these guys are really, really, really good players. My way.
رافينيا فيران توريس ماركة
Executed.
ورافينيا عمل اسيست وانا خويا حالة مكربة. نعم بو نهار اللي خممت نستريم فيه.
Amazing work from Gege.
مسكر الكومنتاريت انا.
Sold absolutely everyone with that pass.
جاوب بيه.
Still have plenty of
يخدم
work to do with the
الكومنتاريت
finish
يخدموها.
as well. We'll see it again here, Alex. This is absolutely perfect.
Mm.
Precision with that pass.
Nah, definitely. Once the ball went to Ferran Torres, first time shot for him, pretty easy. I mean, the only way you can do is predict that your opponent is gonna execute that
تحكي على
pass.
تويتش ولا
Wonderful
على
made
شو
right
اسمه؟
before the halftime is Malaysia. Gege.
اللي تابع من يوتيوب.
Oh, with half time very much approaching. Huda might just have a chance up his sleeve here before the referee has seen enough.
Will be the last chance, eh? Last chance of the first half for
تك تك
Huda.
4 ساعة.
باش ندخل لك تويتش نعمل تيست.
That is half time. Gege 1, Huda 0. You can see the stats here from our highlighted game. Elsewhere, we've had Anas taking on Tenor.
تويتش جاوب بيه.
That is also at half time at 1 goal apiece, Alex.
No, pretty interesting. This is start of the game. We haven't seen that many
ما مش كون
action
مقرر.
because of the nerves, because these two are really equal.
مرحبا
And we
بكم
see the
شباب.
tactics are pretty mirror formation.
ما لحظة
Either for
فما
you the
فما
left
وين
hand
تحط
side and Gege.
كومنتير.
And that's slightly different with Rafinha's as
Come on,
SS and Love to Cheek as a AMF for Huda Loftus-Cheek, which is now a really interesting car, but maybe hasn't the right cars in skills for through passing and one-touch pass. But at the end of the day, he can raise a little high side on passing.
So where do we go from here? That's the big question, because
بالله لحظة شباب اللي قاعدين ستريم كل نركحوا في الأمور بسيطة فمش نكون كل شيء جونا
20 in game minutes. There were plenty of opportunities for
نجم نقرا كومنتات الموضوع. جاغل ستريم التويتش جوي باهي فيه.
And especially for kind of formation of Huda is putting on with 5 center backs, now losing most likely after 1-2 chances, but now the chance for Gege Ferran Torres.
يو من بونت كالعادة كي يجي بونتو يلاقي ستريم.
It's heartbreak for Huda on the
سين
world
بليش
stage.
يا معلم على الدخلة ملا برسة يا خويا تقمع الكل.
But for Gege, it is jubilation.
بين عم بوز لهنا.
Look at this straight away from the kickoff.
Perfect execution for Gege. That's pass and run. The mostly common in eFootball Mobile, and no one was following that wonderfully rushed movement by Ferran Torres, who scored the second one on his count for Gege. And basically now, Huda needs to react and seems to be believing on his 5 center back formation, which seems to be not the best right now.
هذا نحيه هذا.
Let's see, still time.
أعطيني الشوت كهو.
Saw in the player camera there, Alex.
ليه أعطيني
Just
الشوت.
a shake of the head from Huda, clearly not happy with how things are going so far.
أموري واضح.
Gege 2 goals to the good, and he could try and make it 3 here. Ferran Torres, a couple of those shirts.
Police
in the box to try and
unstoppable.
find, and Pau Victor is also
طرح
causing
هذه
some
اسمع
trouble
غلطتو كيما
as
جاي.
well.
باش نركحوا أمورنا.
But for
كل شيء.
now, it is
بإذا
2-0
نجم
to Gege. And it's what we said at the start of the match, Alex, with Mobile, how quickly the clock ticks over.
هاي نحيلي هذا.
Chances come your way, you have to take them, and that's been true for one side of the stage, but not the other.
نايس.
No, definitely, but let's see if this could be the one for Huda to enter the match. Okafor in the interception arrives by Pau Gubarsi in the perfect moment. Huda, who is not connecting any of his combination, practically has finished one of his chances yet. But now he's putting on some extra pressure, now playing on blue.
Cancel. باهي هبطوا
Nice
شوي.
first time double touch there from Leao.
باهي
Sadly just runs into
شات
traffic
مش
before
توب
his
شات.
strike can be
Oh, Pau
taken,
Victor!
and that
Pau
is
Victor.
beautiful.
Pau Victor.
Well
Pau Victor,
done,
Marky.
Pau Victor's here through.
Oh,
That
the
is
wrong side.
wide. It is wide of the target.
بلايف تعليق
And that
انه
one surely would have sealed the
أموري
deal
واضحة.
here in our first match.
Substitution coming out for the last 15 minutes here.
جست
It's
نجيب هذا
Huda
منها.
who need to push forward something else, adding more players to the attack. Maybe Harry somehow outnumbers the center forwards, the center midfielders of Gege, which now is in the right spot. No, winning 2 goals up, really close to get the first 3 points. He just needs time passing and save the score for sure.
That is indeed all he needs. Elsewhere, we are looking at some of the plays happening on the other side of the stage. It is still 1 apiece between Tenin and Anas, but for now, Huda has a hole to dig himself out of. 2-0 down in the opening match.
And when it's Gege again with a wonderful
Oh,
one-two
yeah,
pass,
yeah.
it's Ferran Torres with the finish.
3-0.
And Gege is unstoppable. What a way of playing.
كيف هذا
Gege,
الشغل؟
the rookie, playing a wonderful eFootball. Look at those combination. Olmo, Ferran, and the last pass to.
صدقني مهدي الفرحهم من هذا ما يعرف.
ما فيهم شيء.
كان جدا نلعب. دي ليه بالرسمي كان جيت نلعب وهذا ما زلت بالتليفون.
أموري واضحة على الآخر.
To put it on the net,
هذا جست
Harry.
لوبياس لنا اللوطة. طلع هذه الفوق.
Massive and shocking score for the chances of Huda. It is the start of the competition.
Wow, wow, wow. Glorious from Gege, the 23-year-old Malaysian. Putting on a show here.
يجيب هذه
for
منه.
his country.
اموري واضحه. استنى.
For
اموري في
country, who of course have had
استنى
international
ليش
success as recently back
جيري
in
لي
December. You
زوبجيكتيف
remember
لونسي
they
ان ريد
won that
faire un clip
international competition on
modifier
this
les infos de
platform.
stream
So
في الستريم
looks like we're starting to see
Ensemble,
Malaysia
okay.
as maybe one of the top dogs on the mobile platform,
جونا احلى جو.
as they are looking very strong here at the World Finals.
توا نجموا
3-8
نتفرغوا
match won so
جست
far.
نتاكدوا
3-0 to Gege.
ستريم مؤخر شوي.
And I just wonder, Alex, if we might have a repeat
حطوه
of last year where
720 قدموا هذه منا.
It is true they're still early to decide if that will be real this year or not. But the reality is that Gege has completely overcome Huda, no, in a wonderful way, because completely attacking, defending, he's not letting
هكا
Huda
جونا
to
أحلى
practically
جو.
finish any
اي هكا
passes.
خير برضه.
And that's impressive because Huda, especially attacking,
ارتاح اللايف حسيتهم يتحفون.
مش تلاقي
he's
شوي.
been nullified here. It has
هي
been
ماكلة بعضها
extremely
خاطر حال
bright.
بارتاج
ليه ليه جو حبيب بالعكس.
بارتاجي عزوز.
Truly inspirational performance. He will win match number 1
ديجا هني نشوف فيها
against Huda. It is 3-0 to the man from Malaysia. For Huda, where does our Milan representative go from here? The Garuda Warriors, of course, out here in force. They have 4 players qualified across both platforms. They might need to get behind Huda after that kind of performance, because it's horrible to start off your World Finals with that kind of result.
No, definitely. We see the stats fall short for Gege, 3 goals as well, to mention, no, the efficiency of his chances to put it in over the net. And that's what the World Finals require, Harry. No, you cannot miss your chances. There is no room for mistake in this kind of competition. I mean, it's still early, just the first game. 3 massive points for Gege and Huda, that this score forced him to win the upcoming 2 games to play in this Group A.
Yeah, it was a full-time result elsewhere, I believe.
تصير فما لاك في اليوتيوب.
بالله. ليه
Anas taking on each other. That was a big game over in Group B. That ended 1 goal apiece, so the points shared over on that side of the fence there.
فما لاك برشا.
Yeah, it's tough,
Good
isn't
score.
it? It's a nightmare to start off your World Finals without picking up any points, but to not
ليه شوي
score a goal along the way, that's
شوي.
going to be a big blow, I think, to Huda.
Well, yeah, I mean, let's talk into the both side. In Group B, that 1-1 between Anas and Tennessee. I think at the end of the day, it's not that bad considering they were the favorites in that Group B.
اسمعني وانت حل
Everything's still
تفرج.
open against the last
أنا
match
حط
they're gonna
اللايف
play
ستريم
against
عندك
the Chinese player. On the other
فهمت
hand,
ستريم
Group A
فيهم
that lost
ستريم فيه
mostly
اسمعني
than the
اكران
points
فيها
of the score
ستريم تاع
itself. Is that the
التويتش
feeling that you
واليوتيوب
get from the desk,
واكران
from the
فيها
stage,
ستريم
like
تاع الاي
you
فوتبول
haven't barely
فهمتها
created any good chance.
تبع عبارة
You
تبع
lost completely
معاي
the feeling,
فهمت كيفاش
and you are scared until now, till the next match,
فهمتها ولا
because you are not sure enough if your formation is working, is yourself
جرب هيك جرب
on fire today. So you need something in those buys, maybe a post or a great chance to say, all right, it's not that bad. I'm back on track, but yeah, I mean it's difficult. I mean it's not a right situation right now for Huda, but well, still first game. I mean they have competed many times, Harry. They know what it's been in that situation.
تبعت من اليوتيوب أنا تفرشيك.
It's a different story, but you know these young guys are made different. You know that our
هي هكا حسيتها خفيفت
handle this pressure in a different way, and they sometimes feel like they are not there. They are like in the
on the stage.
برجولي والله حسيتها خفيفة قصيت الشير سكرين
Tate over there, guys. What's happening over on the stage?
هكا مريقل فماش لاك ولا مازال فهم
Are you there?
أما مازال شوي مازال فما شوي.
I have a feeling you called us out.
مازال فما شوي.
Entertained ourselves looking at
معلم
the games. Are
حال
we
زوز
cool to start
ستريمات
off the interviews?
وحال لوبيس حالهم الكل
برشا زوز.
インタビュー始めちゃいますよ。大丈夫ですか? Okay, let's have Huda and Gege over here then. Let's first of all have some words from Huda. Am I going to be going over there for the interview? Okay, let's go. gonna be interviewing Gege first then, yeah? Gege さんから最初インタビューし
اسمع
ます。大丈夫
فيا
ですか？
اي نسمع فيك
もう聞きちゃったよ、Gege さん。
صوتك واضح في
اي
الستريم
من ديسكورد
Congratulations for a cracking match to start off with. How are you feeling right
Mm.
now then?
باهي برش
Alhamdulillah, and
عليو
I'm
في
looking
الصوت
forward for the
نتاعو
next match,
زي
and I will try again to get another 3 points.
Listen, Gege, I was watching that match, yeah. The way
قوي في
you played
في
that
الكاليتي
through ball
اكثر
and the
نتاع
start of the first
الستريم
goal that you
نتاع
scored from
هذا
free kick
ولا
from Rafinha to Fernando Torres, yeah. Did you have that in
Try to
mind? Can you
think.
talk us through the play?
تحسها كاليتي
I
طايحة
think that kind
ولا
of
مريق
tactical I already training, and I've been doing this for a long
Fine.
time. So yeah, and it works on the
ليه امريكا خليه هكا خليه
So
خليه
that's it.
خاطر خايف نطلع فيه
When the
فبديك
third goal
الماء.
went in from Torres, yeah, you gave us a good cheat.
إيه، حركة،
smile,
حركة،
yeah.
حركة.
So you feeling
بس
good?
شيء
Yeah, I'm feeling good because when you lead 3-0 and 90% you're gonna win the match.
اللي
Excellent.
نستنى
Can we
في
have
يوسف
a little
عمار
message for your fans out there in Malaysia too then?
بعد ترحيم
Kepada rakyat Malaysia, sentiasa doakan saya, and insyaAllah
جست
saya akan cuba
الروتار
kejuaraan dunia.
في صوتك بيناتي انا وياك في الديسكورد
Excellent.
ما
Good
بين
luck with your
الديسكورد
next
واللايف
one too then.
فما
Thank you. A formidable superstar from
Discord
Huda
واللايف.
then, from Gege then. Thank you very much, Gege. Cheers.
Thank you.
続いては
عبارة
okay, and there was a draw between Tendensui and Anas too.
عبارة ريت اللي نحكي
To
أنا
the stage then.
هكا بعد قلنا احنا ترون سكوند هكاك باش يجي في اللايف
Okay, both of you guys
هي
then.
باش يجي في
I'm super
اللايف
stuffed.
باص
Oscar
مكروتار ما بين انا وياك في الديسكورد
Tendensui, talk us through your first match and how was it then?
إيه اللي جانا بيه.
ليه في
أنا
الستريم
نسمع
راه
طبعاً.
باش يصير روتار باص روتار مش نقول في الستريم مش نخرج
最後の最後でキーパー
فما
に決めてしま
كروتار
ったので、
مم.
まあちょっと次の試合で爆発させたいなと思います
جانا بيه حلك التويتش نزيد نتأكد شوف
Just
إن شاء الله
talking to us about
إلا
to
حسيت
start
الأمور
off
رياضة
with and through the match. He
وعاد شو
had
مرز.
possession, he looked good, but at the crucial point,
برجع ليا تويتش
you know,
كاليتي
made
كثير
some
طاير
crucial stops.
والله عجبتني في تويتش
So
كثير
definitely want to be getting that and 3 points.
انت
next
تعرف شنو
over there.
ماك مقسم الميكرو على اثنين
Let's ask him what's he's
انا
got
رجع
planned
عامل
for the
كيرا
next,
مقسم
match
الميكرو على
then.
اثنين
Liechtenstein
واحدة
manual
حاط فيها
test
ستريم
stage
هذه اللي تو موجودة في الستريم هذه حاطها في
最後
الإكران
の丁寧さ
والبي سي حاط ثلاثة حاط له بي اس
Yeah,
والشات
just got to be
نتاع
clinical in front
نتاع
of
تويتش نتاع
goal.
اليوتيوب
Let's
وحتى
have
كنت
some words from
باش
Anas.
نجم
Okay,
نخرج
would you like
الفيس
to
كام
interview
تاعي
Anas for us?
معناها ماكلة بعضها
So, how are you feeling after your first
حسيت
match
وليت
of the
انت
day?
تعمل الإكران الكبيرة حط فيها ادخل على اليوتيوب اكتب اي فوتبول فهمتها تفرج على الستريم ديريكت ما
Awesome. And what is
تبعنيش
your
انا
plan for
فهمت
your next
ما كنتش
matches
نكونوا
going forward? Do you have
رياكتيو
any
فرد
kind of
وقت
trick
يكون
you
شو
want to
روتار
try or-
والإكران
إيه.
الأخرى قسم الإكران على اثنين واحدة حط فيها تويتش واحدة حط فيها اليوتيوب
I see. Wonderful.
I've got some questions for Anas too then. You know, you've chosen Arsenal, the team. As a team, looking at the season previously, the stability, there's a lot of solidness in the defense too, but how are you going to plan in getting those goals for your team Arsenal today then? What's your plan then?
honestly I don't know
توا بلاي توا باش يلعب
Getting the goals for Arsenal, right? What's your plan
باش
for it?
ندخل توا
How are you
ستريم
going to be able to get those goals for your team?
لازم بلاي ليه
I will try some
مش ليلة مش
trick
بلاي
from
لحظة جنس
Havertz.
He's a strong guy.
yeah
isn't
he's
he?
strong with his
لا
finishing.
لا لا ما مش
Yeah,
بلاي
amazing.
ما مش بلاي ما مش
Super
بلاي
stuff. Yeah, super stuff. Good luck then.
yeah
Thank you.
thank you
يظل
ما
يلعب
نبرش
وايد
عبيد
إيه.
حالة
Okay,
لايف
let's have a look at the results then.
على شنو على اي فوتبول
インタビュー行かなくていいんですか?
برشا رياكت
Oh, okay, so we're not doing that. Okay then.
كان
Okay, let's have a look at the
نحلة
results. Thank you guys.
في واحد.
ありがとうございます.
الزح نحب
ありがとうございます.
ناخذ تليفون تو باش
Cheers. So could
نبارتاجي
we have the results then, please, on display, if okay? リザルトを見たいです。はい。
على كونيكسيون
Just looking
تجيب
back
شو
at our
partage
first
story
game, yeah. I mean,
موضوع
it's
هكا.
really important for them to be
قول لي ار
focused,
لايف بلي
on
خلينا
that person
نبارتاجي
getting
تك
those
تك
3
خاطر
points
الكاميرا
too.
نجم
That's
But
right.
like enjoying the whole occasion too, coming to a
شوفهم
totally
جاوا
different
أكيد.
country.
مهدي
It's a completely
جا فما
different new
شكون
experience. I mean, some of these
كريم.
guys we met them last year.
That's right.
But you know,
ويوتيوب
just waking up in the morning, just having that beat, having that bit of like, you know,
عملت لك
Monday, like, and
ستوري
getting
مزيانة
to
تلاقي
groove into the
استنى.
actual match itself. You know,
Yeah.
it's difficult once
It
you're in
is.
different. We have our.
معلم ما
we don't
لقيتوش
have
اللايف
our results.
اي فوتبول ما لقيتيش يا جماعة
اكتب
كتبت اي
サブの試合を
فوتبول
行いますってどういうことですか
لحظة نقول لك ايش تكتب.
Oh, okay. So we
اكتب
didn't have our other
eFootball,
game.
هاي.
We couldn't do that because of technical difficulties then.
استنى
Okay.
انت
I
الكام
get it.
تاعك. هاي.
And what are we going to be doing? 次どうするのどうするんですか
هاي كريتها.
はい what do you mean? サブの試合を振る Oh, so we're going to play it right now? Okay. Sorry about these technical difficulties. Okay, so let's have the match then.
Data.
Apparently we haven't been able to play this game, so it would be lovely for you guys
هاي
to
كتبها كما
take it
هي.
away then. So good
كانوا
luck to
حلو.
both of our players then.
Good luck.
どうぞ
فوتبول لايف
Well, thanks to
Turn up that,
Siki
don't fella.
and Kate, of course, on the stage.
إله
Alex,
إلا الله.
we're here at the World Finals. Some nerves. There's some. I mean, all around there has to be a certain level of
خمسة لأربعة.
stability. We were speaking about it just before we went to the stage. You have to have that bit of confidence in your game plan. You have to have that mentality. Something we heard there from Anas, the Arsenal representative, of course, qualified for the World
باش نحي
Finals
صوت الجو نتفرج فيه من غير باش نجم نسمع
February time. He
عادي.
said, I'm just going to keep doing what
صوت
I'm doing. I'm
الستريم.
going to play
هي
the same
صوت
way. There's no plan B.
الستريم تاعهم هما
حطوا
It's
جست
just,
خطرة على
here's the
الستريم.
plan. I'm going to stick to it, and I trust in whomever it may be that I can get it done. And that's, I think, the mentality you have to have at this World Final.
At the end of the day, we always say for the players, it's right to have plan A, plan B when you face such an important opportunity as the World Finals, but at the end the players have their own game style, have their tactics that you cannot easily change it, no, from one week to another. They came here playing their style, playing this team as well, so they have to follow whatever they bring them to the competition. It's also important to mention that when we are in such an important tournament as this, in front of the lights on the stage, it's not easy to play your normal level. You know what I mean? As closer you play your normal level, it's a huge achievement, no? Because we have seen Anas, I didn't perform as expected. Huda mostly the same. It's not easy. It's not easy. The differences between players is quite even. So at the end of the day, you know, it's all about to have the momentum and somehow find teeny solution in front of your opponent that make the differences.
Yeah, absolutely. It's difficult to get it done, especially when you're a million miles away from home. You've got the bright light shining down over your phone or your monitor, whichever one it is, depending on the platform. It is difficult, and I think you're right. It's not about giving 100% and then actually realistically giving 50%. It's more about trying to hit that 80% mark and being a bit closer to 80% than giving too much and then falling by the wayside.
No, definitely. It's like it's too much pressure at the end what they feel over there, because we saw yesterday on the practice room, there were some nerves, there were some players playing thousands of games, some others just playing a little bit to get some comfy and then chill out. Each player is a different world, the way they handle the nerves coming up to the competition. Even today, you know, most of them have to wake up early in the morning, and I would say they are not really comfy of that. But you know, this esports is the highest competition. Long day one we have today in the group stage. Yeah, we just started the day, so very pleased to be part of it and to mostly explain to you
كان يلاقي
guys all
بكري
the
راه
details in
طول
game, which,
إيه.
yeah, players' expertise
خير
makes a
طبعا.
difference. And I'm sure you
هنزيد
guys
نعطي
at home,
أتأكد لك
the
بس.
users gonna copy and then learn from it.
Yeah, this is one of the best parts about seeing the top level eFootball players. You can see what tactics they use, what gameplay tendencies they have, and I'm hearing we have a little bit of time, Alex, until our next match here on the stream, so we can have a little talk about what really got you hooked with this franchise, because of course you're a former world champion yourself. I always like bringing that up whenever I can. It's a long time ago now, but
we can create a podcast only talking about it. No, it's the game of my life. It's the game which I grew up with, remembering Pro Evolution Soccer 2, watching my brothers, my cousins playing together. I was that kid thinking that I was playing with them, but with the controller disconnected. You know what I mean? Because I was really small at that age. But to be honest, it's been part of it. The person I am right now, thanks to this video game, the traveling around the world, playing competition, meeting fantastic
ثم
players.
شوية
You
عكشة
have been
صغيرة
with those many
هكا
years, and at the
أما
end of the day,
صبارة خف
أنا
على
you
جاوب
الآخر.
know,
بيه على الآخر.
video games, footballs,
هذيك
is
العكسة
everything
مزية.
connected, and for
خاطر
those
حال زي
3
ستريم
hours
واحد
you have
أي.
during the day, always your eFootball matches.
مش
عكسة هي عكسة.
Definitely.
And it's great
أما
in
تحديد
this
كل
era, when you and I were growing up,
ليه
of course, we had to be at home with our consoles, but now we can see the mobile version of the esport.
أنا
It's
أتفرج
still,
فيك تو
it's still growing up. It's still
definitely.
very, very young, but we're
معناها
seeing
مش
these
كيما
players
الأخرى
evolve
تقلق
within
على
our,
جوها بيع
our
على
very
الآخر.
eyes and seeing the skill level improve
إيه.
from
إيه.
taking your
تحدي
chances
راح
on an offensive side of things, which is when I first started commentating mobile a few years ago.
كرك من حاجة
It's all
بركة
about how
برجع
well can you
ستريم.
defend. How good is your
مرة
defensive
الجاية
work rate? And I think we've
غلطة. أول
seen
مرة
that so
نستريم.
far, at least on the stream.
خلينا نزيد
On
نتأكد.
one side, we had Huda, who's defensively, I mean, he just could not get the ball out when it was in those danger areas. On the other side, Gege, he survived that onslaught in the opening 20 minutes, was able to survive everything else that Huda threw at him, and came out on top. It's really cool to see the esport kind of revolutionize in front of our very eyes.
The importance at this level, Harry, to take the lead is massive, because they know in advance that they are really close to each other, and they know how important it is to take the lead and put that pressure to your opponent, no? Because we are really good when we play in our sofa, when we are leading, but you need to come back in a world final stage, man. The pressure, the nerves coming up, and that's not easy, no? And we always say that the best players at the end of the day are the ones who dominate the defense, and the ones able to perform back then at the stage with the light, because you know we are human beings, and it's difficult to perform under the pressure, and it's part of the life, no? And that's why there is only a unique number of players who are able to perform once or twice or 3 times in the world finals, becoming multiple times world champion, because that's not easy.
It's not easy at all. We have a couple
بصوا
of
خلي من حاجة
on the
بركة.
console platform that are kind of pushing towards that. Of course, we saw Maya Gecko win last year. He would love to add another
What a
world
lovely
title
moment,
to that.
After
Was
a long
amazing.
career, being able to. I mean, I was competing with him many years, and he
نخليها
doesn't look
في
like to be
اليوتيوب ولا في
closer
تويتش.
at that age to become world champion. And last year he made it. I mean,
Out of
YouTube.
nowhere.
that was a fantastic emotion for all we, and you know, that's esport, you know, at the end you never know. Also this year he had a hard time in personal stuff, and everything looks like he wasn't able to qualify, and then J-League finals, becoming champ right here, back to defend the world championship.
It's his favourite time of the year, it seems,
it
Maya
is.
Gecko. Of course, elsewhere on console, we have Etorito, 3-time world champion. Would love to be fourth.
9th appearance of Etorito coming out of the world finals. Just remember 2010, for the first time the World Finals was organized back in Palma, Mallorca, Spain. Etorito had 13 years old, becoming runner-up, and his first time. Then 2011, becoming world champion at the age of 14. And from then, today, 12 years later, able to qualify for the 9th time. A guy who has won 3 world championships and is still hungry for more, Harry, because it's complicated. You know? So he's from my age, and he's still having that passion to compete, to prove he's the best in the world, and obviously, we can have the chance to.
Yeah, was it 6 years ago? Was it 2019?
His last
World
one.
Finals. Yeah, so it's been a little while since we've seen Ettore take the stage. Of course, that's on the console side of things. On mobile, Rentao last year was able to lift the trophy. That was an amazing moment. Of course, we've seen the accolades and the award ceremonies we've seen him go to since. But sadly, despite a couple of attempts, was unable to qualify for this year's World Finals, which just speaks to the level of mobile at the moment.
We definitely can call it the course of become world champion in mobile. Now we remember 2023, El Misterio from Brazil won the world championship, not qualifying to the 24th edition. Rentao winning last year, not qualifying to this year's edition. Who knows? I mean,
who knows, Alex? We will definitely see. Well, it looks like there is just a slight technical issue on the stage at the moment, so bear with us. We will be back shortly with the eFootball World Championship 2025.
but don't go too far.
كيفاش نقصو انا توا هذايا
حبش تقص.
ما عرفتش كيفاش التويتش. استنى نحط بارامتر.
يكون من عبارة لللايف
برا ما لازمني لحظة لحظة. صورتي باهي هكا 60 FPS مود ستوديو. كيفاش نعملها انا طبعا؟ بارامتر برا لازمني يقص. لازمني يقص يا شيخ، زعما قص ولا كيف؟
عليك قص تعاود تك تك. قص
برا نقص ونعاود. استنى قاعد يمشي اليوتيوب. بلاش شوف عمل كاس قاعد يمشي اليوتيوب ولا قص.
ابقى معي اصبر استو برك خرجت من
Well, thank you for bearing with us. We said it would be a very short break, and I'm glad to say we fixed some of the technical issues on the stage, Alex, which means we get to enjoy the reason that we're all here. It's more eFootball gameplay from the eFootball Championship 2025. It's the World Finals. We have our matchup over here. And well, we joined as a goal goes in. That is amazing. It is Daiki against Lima, and it is the man from Japan who fires into the lead.
تويتش قص.
تويتش قص واليوتيوب يخت.
تويتش قص. اليوتيوب يمشي. يتفرج توريت البونتو تاو ليا وماركيه. وعلى فكرة خفيف راه لايف خفيف عندك. لا ما يقصش، خفيف بالرسمي خفيف على الاخر. زيد خفيف على الاخر.
عرش طوق.
غير ما تقص انت.
عرش طوق عمل لها. خنزير قوي شوف يودي شبيه الواحد. يهديك ربي يا إنسان.
شبيك شبيك
اش بي ستريم اش عبي يمشي ليك نون بارتاجي دوبوي جي بارتاجي دوبوي يوتيوب
Daiki for Loftus-Cheek connecting with Santiago Jimenez. No.
yeah.
Well, there is the half-time whistle
Stand.
between Daiki and Lima. It is 1-0.
ترى كنا كترجعوا كاو
مهدي قص يوتيوب وعاد رجع كهو من الاول جديد.
هي كان نحطو 30 اف بي اس خير برجول استنى وين يعني
طيح كل شيء.
وحطوا على 60 بعد منين طيح على اف بي اس يعني لا اله الا الله استنى خلينا نضعف الكاليتي وكا ليش نحط على 1080
Goodness, I was suffering if he lose the ball. Something is clear now on the setup of Lima. Now Frankie de Jong connecting with Ferran Torres. There's a cheeky pass to Lewandowski. What a save. Great chance so far for Lima. Responding, but not enough. And now the counter coming up. Rafael Leao, the through ball to Loftus-Cheek. Marc-André ter Stegen quickly going over to Ferran Torres winning the header.
خفيفة يا مهدي خفيفة برشا.
So Lima trying to come
اي
forward
خفيفة
اخر
once more.
حركة حماني
بالشيء حط 1080
شو مش تعمل؟
حط 1080
بدي ليه خليها
تبدا هجدي مليك تشوفها كان تو هكا حرنت وكل كورجة 720 خلاه كاليتي كانت مريقلة
Once more.
كان خاطر هكا
This
خير
Barcelona team, sadly for him, Daiki has won the ball back, and every time he does so.
به قصة كهوي رجل 720 كا
يجي تلاقي برشا رجع 720.
So that's the chance for the defense.
Okay.
Very comfortable
Nice
coming
one,
forward.
no.
That one, though, curse of the commentator just seemed to play with it. Certainly has a focal point for every one of his attacks. There seems to be a lot more space and avenues in which he wants to run.
حركة
Hand side of your screen.
Time for the last substitution. Let's see. Normally in the eFootball mobile games, Lima taking some time, maybe having some doubts of which player introduce or not. Daiki more confident. He's leading. He needs to save the score. He needs to keep pushing over the limit to Lima, and why not scoring the second goal that will mostly secure the 3 points. Harry.
So a big 15 in-game minutes here in Group A. Can Daiki maintain his advantage, or can Lima get?
بلي قصت مرة أخرى تفجعت إيش بيه الكاميرا متاعتنا هاد
ثم لاق
من لا إله إلا الله
Into the match here, on the ball now with Pedri. Oh, that's a really nice ball looking for Pau Victor, but the defence of Daiki. Lima, a 1-0 victory for Daiki sees him secure his first 3 points here in Group A.
زيد طيح مهدي خليه في ال 480.
I'm glad we got to see that one, Alex, because as soon as we joined, we saw the goal, and then from then on it was just a game of tug and war, wasn't it? We saw Lima trying to get himself back in it, but Daiki looked really fluid on the ball.
No, definitely. I mean, I was seeing the game from before, and it was quite equal, but we have mentioned before, once the moment Daiki scored, Lima completely lost the control of the momentum, of the timing of his passes. He was rushing too much, not finding those normal connection as usually, and that made life of Daiki more easier, connecting, creating more attacks, more attempts on target. And at the end of the day, you know, when you lose the timings, Harry, at this level, you pays off.
Indeed, and well, that will seal the first 3 points of Daiki's games so far. It's been great to see, to be honest, because we want to see a shake-up in the order. Of course, in Group A, we did see Huda and Gigi go head-to-head earlier on. We'll have a chance to speak about that. But, of course, for Daiki, we say it often that Japan really wants to put themselves at the top of both console and mobile. Is he the man to do it? Because that, with his AC Milan team, looked very, very strong. One of the few to choose AC Milan.
First 3 points.